Lowered to 309. I know if it went down to 299, it would sell, but my seller is refusing to do it. They've already moved, now they're paying 2 mortgages, but she's still refusing to lower it $10,000. Do you have any suggestions of anything else that I could say to her?
Well, my idea would be is, how long can you afford to keep paying your 2 mortgages? Because the longer this property sits on the market, the less money you're going to get in the future. So if we could get you $299 today, would that be better than $280 a year from now?
Right, and we actually did have an offer that came together at $299. Actually, the other agent and myself both gave up money in order to make the deal work, and it ended up falling apart because the other agent's seller lost their buyer or whatever. But what if I lowered it to $299 and that just say it's a hard $299? She will not go a penny lower.
Yeah. So that's what they say all the time, but what I would try to do is show her the triangle chart, which actually shows the pricing, and just explain to her at $299, the possibility, you already accepted that, the possibility of us getting multiple offers and driving it up is much more likely than keeping it at $309 with no offers at all. Because at the end of the day, I can't negotiate with myself.
Yeah, you know, could get them to, you know, lower the price to $399 and stay firm. I mean, if she's already taken it, then just say, hey, why don't we bring it down to $399 and stay firm. I'd rather bring you offers lower that you reject than bring you no offers.
Right.
Would you agree with that? And she has nothing to lose.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
So yeah, it sounds,
you know,
sounds like it's a motivation issue. So
yeah,
maybe you want to probably dig deep on that motivation.
Yeah. Okay, thank
So
you.
here's what I'm going to do. Derek, why don't me and you run a quick expired scenario, and Justin, please stay up there. That'll be awesome.
One of the things I'd say on that thing also is, like, I always thought when I have a seller who's being tough like that and doesn't want to reduce the price and then getting to the end of the listing, you got to kind of almost throw up a Hail Mary. So I said this line one time that worked pretty good. It was sort of spot on when I did it right there. I was like, hey, listen, if it doesn't sell, then it doesn't matter what it doesn't sell at. So let's see what happens at $299, because I'd like to know what it would sell at, wouldn't you? Yeah, all right, well, let's give it a shot. I mean, who cares if it doesn't sell? It doesn't matter what it doesn't sell at. Let's go there and see what happens. And then stay firm. We'll price it right and hold tight. That's the, I always have to use rhymes. I don't know why.
Thank you.
We want to roll through. Want to roll through a role play? An expired call?
Yeah, we'll do an expired. So
Okay, I'm the agent calling you?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. Ring, ring.
Yes, hello.
Hey, I'm looking for David.
Yeah, this is David.
David, this is Deric with Keller Williams. Just giving you a quick call this morning.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Sounds like you've had a few already.
Yeah, you're like the 8th agent just called this morning. All Keller Williams.
Well, you know, I'll keep it quick for you. You know, we're all seeing the same thing. It looked like a great house. Did this one sell, or is it still for sale now?
Well, obviously it hadn't sold if you're calling me, right?
Yeah, obviously, right. Did you want to sell it, David, or are you happy taking it off?
You know, I mean, we still want to sell it. I think what we're going to do now, Derek, is wait till the spring.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when this one sells for you, David, where are you planning to move next?
Well, we were moving to Florida, yet, you know, we lost our condo out there.
Ah, Florida, that's exciting. What takes you out that way?
We had a condo and,
Yeah?
you know, a business opportunity.
A business opportunity in a condo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Okay. And obviously the warm weather's nicer than up here.
Yeah, I love the weather down there.
Yeah. Are you a golfer too? Is your PGA card waiting for you down there?
Well, no, not quite yet.
All right. Well, you'll practice on that.
Thank you.
So is the only thing stopping you from getting your PGA card, your condo, your business opportunity, and that warm weather, the sale of this house?
Yeah, apparently that's what's stopping me right now.
Oh, David.
Let me ask you this.
I got a question.
So here's the thing, Derek. I mean, you've been the 8th agent now that's called. Y'all have said similar things to me. I told everybody the same thing. If you have a buyer, bring them over.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't have a buyer, then just, you know, I'm not interested. I'm not going to relist till spring.
Right. So you want to wait till spring. If we have a buyer, you still want to sell. But what I hear you saying is you don't want to put it on the market and have it sit for 6 months with no results.
Yeah, in a nutshell. I just don't feel like dealing with it anymore.
Now I get it, David. It's not an easy thing to do. I mean, after 100 days, it gets old. After 180 days, I'm sure it's really old really fast.
Yeah.
But the desire's still there. I mean, if we could get you guys sold, and if you were comfortable and confident that I could actually get you sold in 60 days before the snow started flying here, down to Florida, I mean, you'd do it, wouldn't you? You'd sell.
I would. I mean, seriously, what are you going to do different? I mean, we've had, we were on MLS, we had all these sites, I heard it all there.
I know you have, David. I'm sure the other agents told you the same thing. At the end of the day, it comes down to results, and that's what I deliver. Why don't I stop by today at 5 o'clock and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Tell me one thing, Derek, that's going to be different than what I had last time.
I'm going to give you a sold sign. Would that be different?
All right, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. This guy's good, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No, that was good. Let me ask you, how many years have you been practicing to be able to do that?
On the phone, 7 years. Door knocking, 5 years before that.
And how many days a week do you practice?
5.
5 days a week, 7 years. And any of you can do that.
Yes. I like
Who wants to do that? Yeah, like 5 of them. You guys are awesome. All right, Justin, you're up next. Yeah,
How you doing? I'm Matt Lloyd from Greater Hartford. Thank you. I'm a for sale by owner, and I don't want to pay the commission. Whoever wants to take it.
You've got the mic, Jeff.
I'm calling you, and you already calling, door knocking, whatever. I've had 100 realtors come to the door. They're all the same. I'm not paying this 5% commission, which I charge 6%. And I'm not paying it. Forget it. I can do this myself.
Just an FYI, every single for sale by owner on the planet, they're selling themselves because why?
Commission.
They don't want to pay the commission, exactly.
Well, I can certainly appreciate that, but let me ask you this. If I could show you a way that I could actually net you more money while I do all the work, is that something you'd be at least willing to entertain?
You know, I've heard that before. My neighbors sold in 6 hours. They just threw a sign out front. How can I can do the same thing that you guys do. That's all you guys do is throw a sign out front.
Right, well that's the myth that we just put a sign in the yard, put it in MLS, and cross our fingers and hope the property sells. But if there was an agent that sold 30 homes in 6 months as opposed to one that sold, say, 4 in a year, do you think they'd be doing something differently?
Yeah, I'd say they're doing something. They're probably just pricing it lower and letting people come in and steal the property.
Absolutely, man.
You have no idea what you got into.
This is what makes us good. That's what it's all about.
Well, I can certainly appreciate that, but let me ask you this question, right? If I was selling all my listings at 99% of asking price, and statistically, I could show you that all for sale by owners actually get less than 14% when it's marketed and sold to the realtor. So even if I charge you 6%, how much more percent would you make at that point?
Well, I mean, it just comes down to the simple numbers. I can do what you do. I can price it below market value and get, those same stats. If you're pricing it, you're getting 99% of your asking price. How do I know you're not just pricing them below market value?
Right. So let's meet tonight at 4 so we can talk about fair market value and how we can actually compute that. Or is tomorrow better for you?
Honestly, I've had meetings before with realtors. It's just bring me a buyer or don't bother me.
All right, certainly. So if we brought you a buyer, you'd pay us a buyer agent commission? Is that what I hear you saying?
Yeah, I'd give you 2%.
All right, excellent. So you pay 2%. So let's do this. Since I haven't seen your property yet, let me meet you tonight at 4. I could come out, take a look at your property, and put you in our database where we could cross-reference the criteria of our buyers, because we get new buyers every day, with exactly what your home is featuring. Does that sound fair?
I mean, I've got pictures on Zillow. You can just go to Zillow.
All right, excellent. Well, I can certainly look at Zillow, but do you think by looking at pictures on Zillow, when I have one of my own buyers, I'm going to remember your home and just be like, oh, that guy has pictures on Zillow. Or I'm going to remember the property that I've seen.
I can understand what you're saying, but they're great pictures. I took them myself, so it's got to feel great online. So so I'm sure my house will stand out because I took great pictures.
Certainly, and I can certainly appreciate that. So what you want me to do when I have a buyer and they love your property, what you want me to do is call my buyer and say, hey, there's pictures on Zillow. Look at this property. If you like it, I've never seen it before, but I can take a look at it. Is that how you want me to sell your property?
Oh, okay, I can see what you're saying here. But I'm going to do a broker's open on Tuesday for all you realtors and have you come through my house so you can see it with the rest of the people on Tuesday.
That's an excellent idea. So you're going to be doing a broker's open?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to let all the agents know that you cooperate 2%?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, you had me there. Good luck.
Hey Matt, let me ask you, what do you do for work?
I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. So will you be home at all times to show your property if someone wants to see it at 5 or 7 o'clock?
No, I'm on the road at 5 a.m. till at least 5 p.m. And at that point, it's, find the couch and grab a beer because I'm tired.
Well, that's unfortunate. So what happens when someone wants to see your house tonight at 7 and you've got to get up early in the morning to drive a truck tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I got a combination lockbox on the front door. My neighbor can let them in or something like that,
Oh, and you've already made that arrangement? Your neighbor will be
Oh,
available?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
These are all things I've heard, by the way. I'm not even making all that. We've all heard it. I'm just waiting to get to Deric, because that's the one I want to show.
So you're willing to sacrifice your time, your neighbor's time to end up selling for 15% below market value?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, all you realtors are the same. You're just going to show the houses, and whoever's making the most money off it, that's the house you're going to push. So I know my 2% commission isn't as high as the industry standard, but at the end of the day, I can't afford to pay the commission for you guys. 5 and 6% is ridiculous for what you guys offer.
Sure. Well, let me tell you this. I'd love to see your property at 5 o'clock tonight. I'd also ask you, do you know anybody else that's interested in buying or selling real estate?
I don't know of anyone just yet, but I mean, I've had a few buyers through, and I mean, I guess they're kind of, they're looking around, but they haven't gotten back to me about my house, so,
Okay. Well, I'd love to, have a meeting with you at 5 o'clock tonight. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I might be home. I can set you up with my neighbor. She'll let you in. Some
of the best listings are the ones you don't take.
Yep.
It's a great question. What is more important to you? Selling the house yourself or what goes in your pocket at the closing table?
Well, I need to get a certain amount to get out of this house.
I understand. Yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying. I get that. Mm-hmm. What is the most important thing to you? Selling the house yourself or what's going to go in your pocket at the closing table?
The pocket.
Absolutely. That's what I'd like to show you. If I can show you how I can put more money in your pocket, would you work with me?
I mean, I've heard the line before. You're just like every other agent, David. Bring me a buyer.
I get what you're saying. We haven't had the opportunity to meet yet. So all I'd like to do is meet you, take a look at the house, and if I can show, I'm not asking you to commit to anything. All I'm saying is if I can show you how I've done this for hundreds of other people, if I can prove to you that I can do the same thing for you, would you work with me?
If the numbers work out and you can get me the most.
Awesome. That's all I ask. Keep an open mind. See you today at 5.
At the end of the day, when you get a seller who's saying what you're saying, I never argue with the seller on the phone. I just get it. I'm like, listen, I understand, man. Like at the end of the day, you can sell it, I can sell it. The difference is going to be who's going to sell it for more. I mean, what I'm going to do different than you're going to do is I'm going to get people in there, you're going to get people in there. But when I expose it to all the buyers and the agents that are out there, with the relationships I have with the current agents that sell homes like yours, we're going to get more people in the door, and more people means more buyers, and more buyers means more offers. And when we get more offers, we can generally get you more than asking. So sometimes you ask, how can I get more than you can your own? That's one of many of the ways that I can get it done. But at the end of the day, it has to make sense for you financially. So let's get together. If my numbers work, fantastic. If you feel at the end of that meeting, the home is better in my hands than yours, then we'll list it. If you don't, keep doing what you're doing. Either way, you're going to have a plan B anyways.
Cool.
Yeah, it's all about motivation.
One thing that I end with is that, hey, look, let me help out the buyers that are coming in that need to sell their house. So let me sell their house so they can buy your house. You're not paying me a commission at that point.
I tell you, people love stories, so I always tell people, and I get to this point where I'm like, I'll say what Arthur said is, if I can get the home sold for you, add my commission to the top, do all the work, and net you the same or sometimes more, I open that if it worked to you. Yeah, well, I don't know. I said, I get that, and I just sold a house down the street from you. They were on $335. I put the home on for $375, and we got $380. Now they almost left 50 grand on the table, some meat on the bone there. I just want to come by and make sure you're not leaving any meat on the bone either. Is that okay with you? Are you okay with taking more money? Nod, say yes.
Yes.
All right, good job.